Okay guys, so for the creamed corn, real simple recipe here. I've got 2 medium-sized eggs and 2 tablespoons of milk, and I'm just combining this right in a dish I'm actually going to bake in. So I'm just going to break up these eggs, and we're just going to whisk these together like we're making an omelet until these are all well incorporated. Okay, then to my egg and milk mixture here, I'm going to add about, now I've cut my recipe in half because I'm only doing what would be equate to 1 can of creamed corn. So I've got about 1 tablespoon of sugar. I've got some celery seed, and all these measurements are in the description below, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. But I've got garlic powder, garlic's powder, onion powder, and then I've got some black pepper. I'm going to put that in. Go ahead and mix that around. And I'm going to cube it up. Just going to cut some chunks off and then just randomly put that in this egg mixture. The creamed corn, kind of a rich flavor, silkiness, smoothness. So we're going to mix that around like that. And then to this, I'm actually going to sprinkle about 2 tablespoons of flour over the top. Just like that. So help thicken our cream corn a little further. And then I made homemade fresh creamed corn, so my creamed corn's hot. Now, if you do this or you have hot product going into egg, it will immediately scramble the egg and destroy it. So what we have to do is what's called tempering, and that is to slowly heat up the egg. So what I'm going to do is pick a spot here, and I'm going to slowly dump in just a little bit of my creamed corn, and I'm going to mix this around. And what this is actually doing is heating up the egg slowly so that it doesn't curdle on us when we dump the whole hot mixture in. So you can see how that's... And then once we get the egg heated up to a reasonable temperature, we will then be able to add more and more in quickly as the eggs heat up here. So now I can just go ahead and add that all in. And for the homemade creamed corn, the link will be in the description below on how to make that if you want to make your own. It is by far better than any canned creamed corn you'll buy. Alright, so we're just going to mix this around to get some of that butter melted. If you are doing cold creamed corn out of a can, you do not have to worry about mixing your butter in. It will melt and mix in with the mixture as it bakes. Okay, so now all we have left to do is to put a topping on this. And the way my grandma always did this was she did saltine crackers. So I have about a half a pack of saltine crackers here, and I'm just going to mix these up until they're super fine. Okay, so I've got these pretty well mixed up and crushed to a semi-fine texture. And then I'm just going to take my cracker crumbs and evenly spread them over the top, just on top, just like this. This is the way my grandma did it for all the holidays. The only thing she would do, though, is she would crush her cracker crumbs on newspaper. Now, we know today that the ink in newspaper is very toxic, so we won't be doing that. So we're just going to evenly spread. And what happens is these crackers start to absorb some of the liquid. Then as this bakes, the eggs start to set up, and it makes a beautiful crust on top. Okay, this is going to go into a 350-degree oven, and it is going to bake for about 45 minutes to an hour until it's cooked through, and then the cracker crumbs on top are nice and brown. And then we have our creamed corn that's been baked, our nice cracker crumb top. So we'll take spoon some out, and you can see it's set up nice. It's baked all the way through. It's nice and hot. Let's go ahead and try a piece of this creamed corn. Got the nice cracker crumb on top that's baked. Got the corn inside. It's nice and creamed and it's set up really nice. I'll go ahead and blow that and give that a try.
Hot but delicious.
It's very good. When you buy canned cream corn, it's blended up and you can't really taste the corn. This actually has the texture of corn, has a really good sweet taste to it.
Hi, my name is Mercy.
You gonna wait for me?
Yeah.